Here's a rewritten version with improved flow, clarity, and engagement. The more we learn about the Angie Stone case, the more suspicious it gets. The deeper we dig into Angie Stone's tragic passing, the more it looks like a massive cover-up is at play. Because let's be real, too many things about this case just don't add up. From the start, we were told that Angie lost her life when the van she was traveling in flipped over. But now, shocking eyewitness accounts are emerging, claiming that wasn't the real cause of her death. According to new reports, Angie actually survived the initial crash, only to be fatally struck by a semi-truck moments later. And that's just the beginning. It turns out Angie may have sensed something was wrong before the van even lost control. Witnesses say she was trying to get out before the crash happened. Was it just a gut feeling, or did she know something we don't? And where is the driver of the truck that hit her? Because here's the thing, he's mysteriously disappeared. Let's break down what really happened. On March 1, 2025, Angie and her crew were heading back from a Mardi Gras concert in Alabama. They had been working on a project in the area, but decided to take a break and enjoy the festivities. The trip back should have been just another drive, until everything took a horrifying turn. 1 minute, the ride was smooth. The next, the Sprinter van lost control, flipped over, and sent everyone inside into a panic. But miraculously, despite how terrifying the crash was, all 9 passengers made it out alive, at least for the moment. Just as they were trying to process the accident and call for help, things took an even darker turn. A semi-truck, speeding down the highway at full force, slammed directly into the wrecked van. The impact was catastrophic. And tragically, Angie Stone was the only one who didn't make it. At first, it seemed like nothing more than a devastating accident. But then, people started asking questions. How did the truck driver not see the van? Why was he going so fast in an area where traffic had likely slowed due to the crash? And why, out of everyone in the vehicle, was Angie the only fatality? Then, a new witness came forward, someone who had been in the van that night. Sharita Murphy revealed that the driver of the Sprinter van had been speeding. In fact, Angie had actually asked him to slow down. But instead of listening, he accelerated. Moments later, the van lost control, flipped over, and set off a horrifying chain of events. But that wasn't the only shocking revelation. Another woman, who had been driving past the accident, stopped to help. She recalled hearing screams and seeing people struggling to escape. Among them was Angie, who was still alive and conscious. The woman helped pull her from the wreckage. And for a brief moment, it seemed like she was going to make it. But then, out of nowhere, disaster struck again. A massive semi-truck appeared out of the darkness, barreling straight toward them. Before anyone could react, it slammed into Angie. And just like that, she was gone. This raises some disturbing questions. How did a truck just appear like that? How did it manage to strike Angie so precisely? The odds of her surviving the initial crash, only to be hit again moments later, seem impossibly low. The math just isn't matching. And then came the most chilling detail yet. The truck driver who hit Angie has disappeared. According to sources, the man has completely gone off the grid. He's not responding to messages or calls from his company. Some say the guilt has consumed him. Others believe there's something far more sinister going on. So now we have missing drivers, conflicting reports, and a timeline that just doesn't add up. Was this truly a freak accident, or is there something much darker at play? One thing is certain, this case is far from over.